Welcome to this deep dive. Today, we have a really exciting mission for you. We are unpacking an upcoming event. It's called the Founders Masquerade Experience.
Right, and we'll be exploring why hands-on entrepreneurial exposure is becoming a really vital substitute for traditional classroom learning for teenagers.
Exactly. And to guide our conversation, we are drawing from a great stack of sources. We've got the event's own materials, UK Parliament research briefings on education, a report from the UK's All-Party Parliamentary Group.
Which is essentially a cross-party coalition of politicians looking at specific issues.
Right, them, and some fantastic articles featuring insights from Richard Branson. Okay, let's unpack this.
So, to understand why an event like this matters, we first have to look at the educational skills gap, the one highlighted in that UK parliamentary research.
Yeah.
The core problem they identified is that England currently lacks a cohesive entrepreneurship strategy in schools. Students are largely stuck in what the report calls siloed subjects.
So, meaning they learn math in one room, history in another, and never really connect the dots between them in a practical way.
Precisely. They aren't taught how those subjects blend together to solve real-world problems. And because of this fragmented approach, the APPG report shows multiple surveys where parents are increasingly feeling that traditional education just isn't preparing their kids for the modern workforce.
Yeah, they are missing that connective tissue.
Absolutely.
And Richard Branson has been loudly echoing that sentiment in our sources. He has issued some pretty serious warnings about youth unemployment.
He strongly believes young people desperately need alternative paths where they can develop crucial real-world skills. Things like resilience, creativity, and lateral problem solving.
Which is a perfect bridge to the Founders Masquerade Experience. I'm looking at the details for this event. It's planned for spring or early summer 2026 in County Durham.
Yep.
But it is intentionally limited to just 50 founders. What exactly is the event creator, Cosmina C. Murison, trying to achieve by keeping it so small and specifically inviting teenagers aged 13 to 19? I mean, bringing teens to a corporate event sounds like it could be a recipe for disaster.
What's fascinating here is how this directly addresses that skills gap we were just talking about. Murison had a specific vision. She refused to choose between business growth and family connection.
So it's not a stiff corporate mixer.
Exactly, no. By bringing teens into a curated living ecosystem of active business owners, it completely bypasses the theoretical textbook approach to business. They aren't just hearing a lecture, they are participating alongside adults who are actively running companies.
Let's be completely honest, though. Trying to get a teenager to listen to your advice is usually an uphill battle.
Oh, definitely.
You can give them the greatest life lessons in the world, and they might just roll their eyes and put their headphones back on.
It is a universal struggle. But hearing authentic stories of business challenges, failures, and triumphs from other entrepreneurs, that shifts the dynamic entirely.
Right, because it's not mom or dad talking.
Exactly. They suddenly see the raw, unpolished reality of building something, which makes the lessons significantly more impactful than hearing it from their own parents.
Here's where it gets really interesting. Look at the story of 13-year-old Iolo Edwards from the Branson article.
Oh yeah, this is a great example.
This kid had a severe illness that required his bowel to be removed, meaning he had to use a stoma bag, which is a medical pouch attached to the abdomen to collect waste.
A daunting reality for anyone, let alone a 13-year-old.
Absolutely. And he hated the bags the hospital gave him because they were beige, medical-looking, and old-fashioned. He realized there was nothing designed for teenagers, so he just decided to make his own modern, stylish stoma bags.
Wow.
Yeah, and on top of that, he spotted a demand for craft supplies on social media and started a side business selling those online.
Iolo's story is a brilliant example of what happens when a young person applies an entrepreneurial mindset to a tangible problem. And that is the exact capability the Founders Masquerade Experience is built to nurture.
Because they are doing actual activities, right?
When teenagers participate in structured team activities at this event, they aren't just playing games. They are learning active negotiation, how to pivot when an idea fails, and observing authentic leadership in real time. It completely changes their cognitive approach to problem solving.
They get to see that entrepreneurship isn't just about stress and exhaustion.
Or crunching numbers in a silo.
Right. They see that it is built on genuine human connection and resilience. So what does this all mean? Ultimately, this event creates a rare, supportive environment where teens witness the authentic reality of building a business.
Yes, they hear those stories from real business owners and begin to understand what it truly takes to build something in the real world. If we connect this to the bigger picture,
Please do.
we have to rethink how we prepare the next generation. We need to move beyond isolated subjects and give young people a seat at the table where the real work is happening.
Leaving you with a final thought to explore on your own today. If traditional schooling prioritizes passing standardized exams, how might placing a teenager in a room full of collaborative, resilient founders completely rewrite their own definition of what is possible for their future?